What's up and welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddie G. I am a street and documentary photographer, and today I kind of wanted to jump off of just the tail end of my last video, which was creating a Fujifilm recipe for darker skin tones. And so today I went out and just shot with a lot more intention on photographing a lot of people with just darker complexions and just different complexions in general, to kind of understand more just what this simulation recipe is doing and just how it kind of reacts to a large just variety of colors and environments and lighting in general. So today, unfortunately, it was a little cloudy. I would have preferred it to have been sunny, like a nice sunsetty afternoon. I don't know what sunsetty means, but it's just a nice, cool looking afternoon. But unfortunately, we got hit with a little bit of clouds. But nonetheless, to just break this down, I am very pleasantly surprised with the results overall. Just looking at the photos on the back of the camera and then on like a desktop computer on a phone, and just seeing just the minor differences in colors are just the result you kind of want to see. I'm actually surprised at just how well everything looks. I love the way just the smoothness of the complexion, the gradation from darker parts of skin to lighter parts of skin, from just different complexions, whether that's a lighter skin person or a darker skin person. I'm really just enjoying the warmth that I am getting out of the skin tones, and that's really what I was going for. I am kind of pixel peeping a little bit just to make sure the image looks how I really want it to look. I don't want it to be this warm, washed look image, but I really just want the skin tones to pop. And I feel like using the Astia film simulation in camera really helps bring out that complexion of people's melanin levels, opposed to something like a classic chrome simulation that's in the camera. As far as just the overall image and detail, I think I do want to try however I can to make a little more adjustments to the simulation to give it more of a film look. But right now I do really enjoy the way the grain kind of looks in camera, and that's another reason that the noise reduction is set to 0. I don't want, if there's noise, for it to just kind of be washed out or gone from the camera's kind of technology. I want that color grain in there, because one kind of characteristic you do see in Portra 800 sometimes, or just color film in general sometimes, is just you get that color noise, and I actually feel like that gives a little more to that look. You can, reduce it if you want to, if you feel like it a little bit, to get rid of it if you want. And I don't want it at a level where it's just very obvious, but I just want that subtleness in there to make the picture look a little dirty. I don't want that super clean, sharp look. I kind of want the picture to look a little rough. Unfortunately, with the X100V, you're working with a fixed lens as opposed to something like an XE4 where you can swap out the lenses. So I'll definitely have to try and adapt a few different lenses to this XE4 and continue to test out that recipe to see just how it looks with different lenses on the same sensor as well. So again, with all that said, I am very pleased to where I'm at right now. I really do think I'm onto something here, just kind of making a recipe that just works perfectly, not just for darker skin tones, but for overall skin tones just in general. I'm very pleased with the way it looks. It has that nice, almost dirty film look, so I will be making adjustments to that, and definitely will update you guys if I do change anything on there. But I'd encourage you, if you're watching this video, to test out this recipe. If you're on the X-Trans 3 or lower sensor, match the settings as close to as you can. But if you're on the X-Trans 4, you can copy it exactly, and tag me at Eddie_G on Instagram. I would love to just see your guys' results. Leave comments, leave feedback in the comments, because I'd love to just hear your guys' suggestion, or just see if there's any minor tweaks and see if I personally like them as well. But I do encourage you to kind of just use this as a baseline and adjust how you see fit. If you want to further take the photos into post, feel free to do that and adjust it to what works for you. But for the most part, for me so far, I'm really enjoying the way this camera looks. And one last thing, not only do I just like the way people's skin tones look, but just the overall environment of pictures now. I love just that warmth, that kind of pop, and just like roughness that I get out of this sensor with this new recipe. So I am still working on my black and white film simulation to kind of just really match a Trax and HP5 look to my personal liking that works with, I'll say now, all skin tones. But if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you again comment below, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and please consider subscribing because I definitely have more content coming. Till next time, thanks for watching.